pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance that I'll get lost. It seems they bear us ill will.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation. I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
My talents lie in combining materials. And
have you business? Don't go thinking trade twixt our nations. So, should you seek entry in...
Some call it culture. There's no telling what will happen if I linger here.
scholars, gird ourselves. We don't like this place at all. It's been a hard day.
Can't help but talk in a whisper. Know you of the shallow waters are safe, becoming a feast for the bride.
A firm resolve has taken, and if anyone can mark on, humor and all.
Well done, Arisen. You have acquired a maester's teaching.
Don't bring
Might I interest you in my wares? Much obliged, sir.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
The other day, they ill favour living on. I understand they're not to mention their tongue is.
Aye.
I've long known fish. Here to ask all of me.
Monsters seem possessed of a savage cunning.
Tis quiet about. Tis quiet about.
What might you need? Well met, son. How might I... be of service? Do come again.
What business would you? Let me alone. I'm not out here for fun, you know.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. A lonely place. Not without its...
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to... I overheard some of the soul. Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
I've little enough gold to spend, it seems.
Oh. What does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Look as long as you please. Say, do I know? Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad. Have you found any of the things we discussed, perchance? I long for the times when I do come again. Welcome.
Doesn't fill up like it used to.
What's should I get up to? Precious little time in the pantry.
I've yet to visit.
Hi, good day, sir.
Good to see you. Don't know a town, just met people. Good day, sir. One day I'm going to have... Good day, sir.
Have a look.
Are you... Good day, sir.
Hail.
Tis, I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. I have placed a mark.
As a matter of fact, loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
Thanks, sir.
Tis here that I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. I have placed a mark upon the body you seek.
That's kind of you.
Tis here that I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of what I have placed a mark.
My thanks.
So tired.
Let me get that.
Whatever it is, I'll have to.
I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
Your presence is a soothing one. I was so hoping you would... Your presence is a soothing...
Have you ever been at a loss? Well, whenever I'm lost, I go to her services are not to be underestimated. So if you ever in need of guidance.
What should I do? What to do? I've no mother or... I wanted to get them a present. The problem is... Do you think you could help me? For true? I'm sure you'll find it. Hoya Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful... They say, would you mind terribly... See, one of my friends, all you have to do. But there's the problem. Would you find a silver stone and bring... For true. I'll be waiting. Oh, I can't find a silver stone any... They're hard to find, aren't they?
If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall inform you directly.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Oh, just look how... Say, aren't you... Well, I'll tell you. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious... I want to tell them... Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, it's so...
The other day... Now, that's not so... And rightly so. Gave me a right shock. Their faces may match.
If you are in need of aid... Can't say I've any tidings. Chaos in the world.
place of prayer. Do keep...
If you are in need of aid,
Yeah? What?
You fond of those?
Is it true? Only, I seem to recall. Just be sure you play your part. A fellow Drake or two.
I haven't seen my husband. Got any tales to liven up my day? Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Not half bad. Interested in my wares? Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the... Many thanks. Mind moving along?
Make it quick.
What brings you here?
If you've naught to say,
if you are in need of aid,
Pray, keep your voice. It is good to see you.
if you are in need of aid, I would be glad to help.
I will see to it that the law...
Need someone to talk to?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Say, if I were you, the place is full. I should know. I was a...
What do you think? Good day, sir.
Oh, I can't complain.
You don't need a permit to get in. Just hide in the back of an mind. You've got to avoid. It is easy enough. I should. Now there's a hassle I could do without.
Some other time, mate.
I've not got food.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business with... Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the... Many thanks.
I've a wellspring of strength that shall never run dry.
Here we are. If you are in need of aid,
What should I do?
aye, sir.
What should I do? What to do? Hoy Arisen! Do you know the river? That's a problem for the... I was thinking you could help. I'll help too. Hoy Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? That's all right.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice.
Arisen, have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! Listen, I was talking to the priest. Thanks. Now lots of the priests have been treating. I want to help them, apart from ask you, that is. Oh, thanks. I'll talk to the priests in the meantime. Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Not yet. Fair enough.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just... Oh, thank you, Arisen.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
Right you are.
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Might I beg but a moment?
Here to ask, or...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
This isn't a place I'd like to find good conversation.
Wish I had someone to share this spot with.
Oh, pray, excuse might I beg a moment if my master is in need of aid, you see? Oh, thank you, sir. Might we continue this conversation? You will find my master's manor in the noble...
Follow me, if you would. Shall we visit the manor, as the maid bid? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Care to stay? I would be glad of a chance to talk.
Wouldn't say no to it.
I'm not risking my life for a reason.
Oh, you... But I forget myself. I should like to speak with an acquaintance. She is the spitting... It is my hope that she might...
Diana! Would you paint my mother a criminal? But
Young master, I meant no...
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is... I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see. Whenever I am absent, by leaving a look-alike, would you be willing to lend your... Splendid!
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you
It is good to be reunited.
Let them talk. I'm yours to kill.
is a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in...
I'm not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
I cannot help but feel spontaneous.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Dear. I'm falling asleep.
What should I get up to?
Oi! Who's there?
Suppose you're all right.
I spend my days in
My greens are...
chaos in the world. Can't say I've any tidings to...
Hoya, Riz, I was hoping you'd come. You wanted to... So, I mean... Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? All right, I'll do it.
Shall we bring Miss Daphne to see Master Sebastian? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I'm in fine fattings today.
Pray, follow me.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
We have arrived.
'Twas in the slums that
Still looking?
Look, young master.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana,
As you wish, young master.
What a kindness you... I'm hoping a little she was born there, you see.
All is ready, young master. The lands around Mel. 'Tis not only poison the lands around. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict.
You know, the road... I heard the safest way to get...
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? see. Ah, I almost forgot. In that...
The lands around Melva Right is not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. My...
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I... You think I ought to bring some... Let's see. Ah, I almost...
Thanks, sir. I hear the safest way to get to
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. Now, I really...
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of...
We must rest. How to explain it? I feel a sense of clarity today, as if I've awoken from a long dream.
I've nothing to share at present.
I wonder how Master Sebastian and Miss Daphne fare of late. Shall we pay them a visit? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Over here, if you please.
Home at last.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to...
A picture, you say?
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question would indeed the mistress of...
For true? Oh.
I think I could arrange...
Yes. Well...
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting...
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress.
Good. As do be sure to leave the house and fare you well, child. Come, Diana.
What was that all about?
I do wonder what that was all about.
To think the lady here has been supporting the gracious...
'Tis a relief to be home safe and sound. I only hope the blue sunbright lifts Mother's spirits. What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
Seems you won't be swayed. Shame that.
I've naught to say to the likes of you.
Follow me, if you would. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me. I've heard a blacksmith of singular skill resides in Black Batal. Perhaps he could restore the regalia sword? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
That tyrannical Sir Rudolph thing.
Would you mind coming over here?
And who are you, suppose?
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
It is not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment.
We must go where we are bid.
Greetings. You need only make a word. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Might I beg but a moment? This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
Aye, sir. Aye, sir.
Perhaps you've a moment.
Greeting. I fear I've much to attend to.
And nary a coin to show for it.
Make it quick. Let me get that.
How's the day treating you?
You're always good for a laugh.
Is it true? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being there. Just be sure you play your part. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon...
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a Not half, but...
You seem in fine spirits.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business with you. Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good. Pleasure doing business.
I haven't seen my husband.
This performance. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when we must needs find a smith with the skill to restore this blade.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey.
What do you think? Good day, sir. What do you think? Does this suit me?
Do you perchance remember me? Well, I'm his maid no longer. Tell no other soul of this. Afeard of inviting yet the loss of her newborn. I had hoped the sight of would seem it was not to be. In the end, I suppose 'twas no less than my... In the end, I suppose 'twas no less than my due.
I've not got food.
Now this is a conundrum.
I spend my days in quiet. If you are in need of aid, I would be glad to help.
Can't say I've any type.
Ah, Sir, I see. 'Twas under... You must under. Thus, for the sake... Though it pains me to prepare... Sir Arisen, I pray see to it that naught akin to... Sir Arisen, pray see to it that naught akin...
Well met. Well met.
Don't think you're safe. Just one found its way inside the common quarter just the other night.
If 'tis a moment's prayer can... A moment's prayer can...
it's you again. What are you doing now?
After a day of rest.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest. Tis quiet about.
Idleness is a luxury.
Oh, dear.
Have we met, sirs? You seem familiar somehow. Tis a happy twist of fate.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and...
Should you have further need of a marksman?
Delighted to meet you. This...
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
How terrible.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
A good sleep will ensure...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. I found a place with some useful material.
I'm all talked out, Master. Perhaps another time.
Sometimes I
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I want to go home.
If you are in need of aid,
Sir Arisen, pray see to it that naught akin to the
I'll harvest what I kept.
I suppose 'twas no less than my...
What do you think?
I'm quite sure ox carts don't run. Was it a phantom then? Let the world go up in...
Slim pickings of late.
Naught but fry of late.
Working this fiend's all I know. I'm not stopping.
I see life as a journey.
Might you be looking to it? Might you be looking to it?
This is where I come when life gets... Have you ever been... Well, whenever I'm lost, I go... Her services are not to be under... So if you're ever in need of guidance, why not seek out an oracle yourself? That'd be my advice.
You'd best mind yourself.
Greetings. I do not believe you have a right.
What to do? Good tidings, sir. Time was. You'd think that'd be on account. At least I've ne'er beheld a human. If we keep mixing, someday...
I've heard there's a means. See, there's an oracle. There's only one arisen in. Well, there. Come to.
Better off a hermit. Good tidings to you.
What are you up to? Looks like we've both got some time on our hands.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on duty.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily
Nothing wrong with filching for survival.
I'm just grateful I get to live in honest. I'm stuck to the passenger comes along. I keep feeling eyes in the back of my head. This quiet makes me itch for the stir. What am I to do with
Praying never put gold in my pocket. I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Good tidings to you. Aye, I thought you might. I suppose you're here to see him. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to foe. Sir Ludolf, you say? As I recall, why are you asking me about him? Does this have all... What? No. You, Sir Arisen, I beg of you. You will be repaid. Just please. Oh, thank goodness. Pray.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste. We've arrived well enough. Where to next? If we are to aid Sir Gregor, we must needs make for the ill-doer's resting place. I can guide you there if you wish.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Not a foe in sight.
A brief respite is naught to decry.
Never me! I'll gladly take on any number of foes. We fight. To arms.
No quarrel here. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Count upon my aid. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
Could you come over here? Look, Master. A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. I trust you haven't forgotten the bevy of skills I possess as a mage? Shall I assist?
A curative ought to do the trick.
My nose tells me there's aught close by. I'll have a look.
Keep your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us.
Much of an adventure if all we do is make camp. These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
A splendid discovery.
Ah, I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
You? What are you doing here?
I have not called aid. Soldiers, all is not lost yet.
Your lives are in jeopardy!
You've been warned. I shan't be responsible for your life if you decide not to listen.
Hardly believe it. I thought a Dullahan shall live to tell the tale. But, fie. See, I hadn't thought so I took a letter with me. It would be an awkward thing for her to read, though I dare say she'd forgive me. Right, I'd best... Oh, and if I've not said it yet.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen. A flawless execution. Shall we inform Lady Margit of our success? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come. Shall we get some rest then? I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead. Where ought we to go now? You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need. I know where we can find the necessary materials to enhance.
Sir Arisen, I cannot thank you enough for what you've done.
You've my humblest gratitude, sir. Still, I doubt this is the last. Where will I be sent next?
Have you not heard, my love? Sir Ludolf has fallen.
He has?
Aye, he was poisoned. From the tell of it, but I suppose 'tis not so surprising. A dastardly man like that must have had no shortage of enemies.
True enough. I'm sure no few held a grudge against him for all he's done.
Indeed. Perhaps one might call this his just deserts.
You actually managed to protect Sir Gregor from the Doulahan. You may well be stronger than my own master.
Splendid.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my...
My thanks.
I've heard a blacksmith of singular skill resides in Bakbatal. Perhaps he could restore the regalia sword. Follow me, master, if you would.
You've my thanks.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Off to market I go.
Here, if you please.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Times are hard.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. If the way forward is shrouded, 'tis lovely to see you.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Are you? Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
Might I beg but a moment? If you are in need of aid, I would be good. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Greetings.
That no.
Yeah? What it? I'm not leaving till you take.
May the heavens look kind.
I know so little of this world.
A moment's prayer can.
This place cheers me right up. Got something for me?
A useful bauble, the ferry stone, which will allow us to travel vast distances in an instant.
Wickedness has no hold upon a
Shall I go on an adventure?
Am I shedding?
Must come from the smoke.
Must be my winter coat growing in.
Well met. Well met. How have you fared?